Alright, we're with Obie Trice in Ottawa, Canada at Ritual Nightclub. How you doing, my man?
What's up, bro?
So you're back in Canada once again for the Hangover Tour, and it first kicked off in Toronto. Tell us about that show.
It was cool, man. We had a great time. It was edible coke. Is that what it's called? Edible coke?
That's what you call it?
Edible coke?
Okay.
Is that how you say it?
Etobicoke.
Etobicoke. Etobicoke, yeah. It was a good show. Had a good time. Good reception. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So when you're in Toronto, is there any personal spots that you like to go to?
I'm not really familiar with Toronto like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Every time I come, I'm basically just working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no artists that you really connect with or nothing like that on a personal
Well,
level?
I like a guy named Mercules. You know what I'm saying? He's an upcoming Canadian artist. You know, I did a song with him, and that's about it. Yeah.
Every time I go out, I was born in Detroit on this side. That's why trouble town coming up. I had to ride, yeah, trying to apply myself. Mama couldn't tell me shit. The streets was long. I was up to the club when niggas breaking the law. I look back, my nigga, we was stacking all wrong. He's got it bumping. He could laugh through the sack to his little niggas. And if you got it, you getting wet. Think about all that. Don't come around here on that shit. Straight niggas off shit. Robbing niggas in the doorway. That's around in my fourth.
So you're on tour promoting your fourth studio album called The Hangover under Black Market Entertainment, and it was released last year, August. Tell us about the album.
Well, the album is like my first solo release, my second independent album release. You know, I got a few cats on there. I got my man Denine Porter doing beats on the record. You know, a guy named Doughski from Texas. He's doing some things. I got my man Malik on there from Detroit. He runs Shane Park, which is like a major concert venue. He's on there producing as well with a song called "I'm Home" featuring Estelle. I got my man Gino XO on the record doing a few tracks. You know, so it's all over the place, man. I got my man Magneto on the record. He won a Grammy with Eminem. We got a song called "Good Girls." That's the lead single on the album. So you know, it's you know, some nice producers on there, some nice production. You know, a few of my homeboy Young Buck is on the record. My man Tone, Jay Nutty. Jay Nutty is a guy from Rock Bottom. He just came home, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's like a Detroit legend, you know what I'm saying? And I threw him on the record. My man Patience, who's out here on tour with me right now, he's on the record as well. And my homegirl Gwen Nation, who's got a beautiful voice. She's on there. Dre Sconey, which I did work on my last album with.
Tell us about the young Haitian buck, young Zeta.
Yeah, young Zeta. Yeah, he's you know, he's from Haiti. You know, lives in Mount Vernon, New York, and he's definitely, you know, a guy that I mess with. You know, that I met through my cousin, Freddie B. And so, you know, yeah, be looking for him too. I was supposed to try to get him out here in Canada, but you know, he got a few legal issues he's dealing with right now. So, you know, hopefully in the future. Yeah.
You also featured British artist Estelle on your album. Tell us how you connected with her.
Well, yeah, my man Malik, he's connected with her. You know, he reached out to her for me, and you know, she was happy to do it through the record. So I laid the verses, and I gave her like a rough chorus of what I wanted it to be, and she put her thing on it, and it came out great. The song "I'm Home," and you know, she's a real cool person. You know what I'm saying? Haven't met her yet in person, but you know, far as like social media tweetings and Instagram and things like that, we connected. You know, so I'm looking forward to doing a show with her where we can perform that song. Yeah.
So you're formally signed to Eminem's Shady Records. Tell us about the recognition the album Cheers is still getting today.
Cheers is a classic album, you know, so you know, people still spin Cheers all over the world, you know, still copping that record, you know, when they lose the CD, they get another one, you know, so, you know, I'm real blessed to have had that type of success early on in my career, where you know, the Obie Trice brand was, you know, it did a lot for me as far as today. So, you know, I'm blessed to have that.
How's your relationship with Eminem today?
M is cool, you know, that's my brother, man. You know, we gonna be ace boon coons forever, you know what I'm saying? You know, anything that I need or anything that I, you know, need to, you know, deal with, or any type of help in the situation as far as the industry go, you know, I can hit him up, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's my bro, you know, that'll be for life.
When's the last time you were with Eminem?
Probably about a year ago. We was down in New York for some type of concert event he had. Yeah.
That long ago?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay.
That's not that long though when you're in the industry we in, you know. So everybody's working.
So you started your own record label after leaving Shady Records called Black Market Entertainment. Tell us about the label.
The label is a label, you know, me and my partner, we came up with selling the records from the trunk, and, you know, we just decided to come up with BME, and we launched the label in 2010 and been pushing ever since. So, you know, looking forward to putting out some shit that make it, you know, bigger than what it is at right now. You know, the independent game is a different type of ball game. So we got some artists that we looking at that I'm working with as well, and so we looking forward to that.
So Black Market Entertainment is a label, I heard, that's giving back to the people in Detroit and employing locals and creating employment opportunities with this tough economy we're living in right now. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the idea. That, you know, that was the label launch pitch. You know, that's what we wanted to do, and you know, we dealing with artists from Detroit that's real talented. So, you know, that's a good look. That's exactly what we want to do.
So it was rumored that you had a little problem, or he had a problem with you, 50 Cent. Is that true? No?
No.
Okay. How do you feel about his show Power? Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched Power. The episodes I watched, it was good. I enjoyed the show. I just ran into 50 at the airport probably, you know, 2 weeks ago, and so you know, we exchanged numbers, and you know, hopefully I can, you know, do some business with him in the future. Yeah.
How's Detroit's hip hop scene compared to when you were growing up in the late 90s?
Well, you know, they got when I came up, we had the hip hop shop where everybody would go and showcase their talents on Saturdays, and you know, that was my era. You know, now today they just reopened the hip hop shop, which is a good look, and so now guys can come and perform, and you know, females, artists all over come and perform and do their thing at these events. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm real happy that they doing that. So, you know, it can bring that old feeling back from back in the day. So it's looking good.
Do you have any message to the youths that are growing up these days about the gun violence that's going on, about all the cops killing our black people?
You know, I look at violence like this. Like if a man or anybody try to hurt my family, or you know, that person is the antagonist and you have to save your life, I believe do that by any means necessary, violence, whatever. But when you just out here getting high and you know, just out here killing people for no reason, I think it's senseless. You know, I just feel like, you know, some of these young guys is, you know, they just have all these different type of emotions going on with themselves because, you know, they have no guidance and they don't know, you know, and same way I was, you know, when I was younger. So, you know, I just feel like you got to tap into something that can keep your mind busy, keep your mind off certain emotions where you would just pull a trigger that easy. You know, we used to fight, you know, and handle it like that. But by any means, if you're not the antagonist, you know, of a situation and somebody is trying to harm you, you know, I believe that, you know, by any means defend yourself. And that's just how I look at being violent, you know what I'm saying, or a situation in that matter. It's just like, you know, protect yours, but don't be the motherfucker out here just, you know, just doing shit just to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a gang, whether you in some type of situation with the crew, you know, you got to get initiated or whatever the fuck it is, you know, like, you know, I don't believe in that. What's up, man? This your man's Obie Trice right here with CapCityHipHop.com, Ottawa's #1 media site.
She got a scenario, to baby bottles, baby bottles, and cereal. She got letters, I got a lot of scenario. DJ Kid, no song, stereo. She's in bed and she wants to be at home. With the real thing, not the zero clothes. She got a lot of what to be at home. Double B's for a silicone. 10 good rap chicks around me outside. Found me outside, found me outside. So I popped a drunk and they found me outside. Bustin' at the bitches screaming off to the rock. So this is my favorite song. Sing along when the DJ goes to the heart. If I leave in the night and I fall asleep and wake up, I wish you got some truth. This is my favorite song. Sing along when the DJ goes to the heart. If I leave in the night and I fall asleep and wake up, I wish you got some truth. Yeah, only police everywhere. Not a furnace in the chicks atmosphere. Those beats in these stories, and she got me there. She gon' come over here and try to eat me. Like a box of Cheerios. Every cupcakes and chocolates and zeros. I'm out of money cause I got a big girl disorder. So I cover up the #1. Hey, I ain't got time to play. Let's investigate another place to go. Ladies, let's away and address the shit. Dress this petite, no window dress. Words to one they got demons and things I told them to change. Seems to me I'm a little sleep. We heard about shit, no touch. This is my favorite song. Sing along with the DJ goes to the heart. If I leave in the night and I fall asleep and wake up, hopefully she got some teeth. This is my favorite song. Sing along with the DJ goes to the heart. If I leave in the night and I fall asleep and wake up,